What's good, everybody? It's your boy First Degree back at you with another video. And as you know, a couple days ago, the Chicago Sky beat the Atlanta Dream, and player of the game by far was none other than Chennedy Carter, who left the game with 26 points, going 11 for 16 at almost 70% shooting at 68.8%. Was able to also notch 4 assists, 2 steals, really taking over the fourth quarter with 8 total points in the fourth quarter, 6 coming in the last 2 minutes. Just an overall clutch performance. And we just got to talk about, the impact she's had, especially since becoming a starter. I mean, she's been averaging over 20 points per game ever since she stepped off the bench into the role. And the Chicago Sky team just seems like a, all-out, just better squad with her on the starting lineup. Obviously, there is still flaws, for the team, as we're sitting at 8 in total standings and fighting for those last 3 spots in a 3-way between, the Atlanta Dream, Indiana Fever, and us. But just overall, Chennedy Carter's, performance needs to be praised, as she's been, arguably the most consistent player for the Chicago Sky all season. Even when she was on the bench, she was a shoo-in for 6th player of the year, but it just showed how big her impact was that we needed to implement her into the starting lineup. So shout out to Chennedy Carter for her performance. She did an amazing job, and she's, Coach Teaspoon said it. I'm not sure if I completely agree with this point, but she said she thinks she's the best guard in the league, and she's definitely one of them. She gets it done on the defensive end side of the ball. She's a solid facilitator, but her main thing is scoring, and she's scoring at just an efficient rate. I mean, almost 70%, and the fact this was against her old team, the Atlanta Dream, so, it was kind of a revenge game for her, and she was just able to go off and help lead the Sky to victory. She's definitely the best, overall offensive player on our team, arguably just the best player in general. And yeah, man, Chicago Sky just looked really good against the Atlanta Dream for the most part. Dana Evans off the bench, hitting 3 threes, ending the night with 14 points. She was on fire since the get-go. Angel Reach notching another double-double with a career-high 19 rebounds while adding in 10 points, extending her double-double streak to 11 in a row. She's coming up on the all-time record of 12 double-doubles in a row, which spanned 2 seasons, held by Candace Parker. But yeah, Reese looked like she's going to be able to break that streak all in one season. But she's going to have to do that tonight, which, interestingly enough, we are going against the Seattle Storm, who Reese had her first double-double against. Now, Chicago Sky now sits at 7-11 at the 8th spot. The Storm sitting at the 4th spot at 13-6, but they're riding high. They're on a 4-game win streak. They're one of the best teams in the league. Storm with the 3rd highest rated offense in the game, 4th rated defense, and they beat the Chicago Sky in their last matchup 77-68. One thing, Sky's going to have to limit this game is the turnovers, because last time we faced, the Seattle Storm, that was the difference. We had 21 turnovers that game. We forced 18 ourselves, so it was a big, gritty, dirty defensive game, but I feel if the Sky can just clean things up on offense, limit the turnovers, once again, do well on the boards against this team, we have a solid shot. Even with them being rated so high, I think we have a really solid shot at taking them down. Our defense is ranked, basically tied for 5 with the Atlanta Dream, so we're not too far off. And we got the best rebounder in the game, and we got Chennedy Carter, who's just been on fire, on a roll. If we can get similar production out of Dana Evans, especially coming off the bench, Diamond DeShields also had a solid game. And if Mabry, this game can clean up her field goal percentage from last game to at least about 50%, I think we take it. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight that before tonight's game. Let me know what you all think in the comments below on Chennedy Carter's performance, how we're going to do against the Seattle Storm. And if you've been liking the content, liking the videos, make sure you hit the like button. Comment what you think of it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more sports content. I got a lot of ideas coming soon. We're going to be talking about, some WWE stuff, Olympic trials that, are either nearing ended or just ended. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned for all of that from First Degree Sports. And I'm out. Peace.